Is Putin trying to cut Zelensky out of any peace talks? And will it work? So AFP just reported that Vladimir Putin is saying that and you got to be careful about what he's actually saying and what the headlines say he's saying. If you look at the statements that are quoted, and we don't even, it was a long interview, so we're depending on translations, we're depending on excerpts, but Putin seems to be saying that if Zelensky is involved in the talks, that he will designate other people, right? That he's certainly saying that he won't personally engage in them, and he would designate other people. And he's throwing shade. He's definitely they've always done that. They, one of their goals is denazification. So what's that say about what they think is Zelensky? They've long maintained the government in Ukraine is illegitimate. But now the specific claim is that the Zelensky's official term of office expired and it was extended, or they're not replacing him because martial law is imposed in the country, right? And that's what the Ukrainians are doing now. So Putin is trying to make it seem that Zelensky is illegitimate. And we got to be careful about that talking point, right? But the question I think that's more important is, will it work with Trump, right? And I think there's a reason to be concerned that we can look at Trump's history of negotiating with other people. Trump may see this as, yes, he's not necessarily a big fan of Zelensky, and Trump likes to make it about him, right? And so when he negotiated with Kim Jong-un, he didn't really care about the allies. It was direct talks, direct letters, direct contact, not government to government even, but man to man. In negotiating with the Taliban, where Trump didn't necessarily get directly involved, but his administration did it, they totally froze out the Afghan government, right? And completely, they just negotiated with the Taliban, the U.S. withdrawal without including the Afghans. So I think there is great concern, and there's reason to be concerned that Trump may seek to do that. And Putin certainly, he wants to delegitimize the Ukrainian government. He probably also wants to not share the stage with Zelensky, not to, legitimize him in that way, and also to seek this idea that Putin is on a level with Trump, right? Because that's a gain in stature that I talked about in another video that he can get from this. So we'll have to see how this plays out.